Welcome to our Coffee Break On-Demand PTSA meeting. This year, we are experimenting with making our meetings and our information more available to stakeholders by doing this video meeting. You give us the 15 minutes of your coffee break or your commute, and we will give you news, connections, and ideas to help your children thrive at Ballard. We commit to you that it will take you less than 10 minutes to watch this video, with 5 minutes left to click on the links that are in the email with this video. I am Becky Shumway, the current PTSA president. Next month, you will meet another member of the board. Also, we still have some open positions. If you are interested in joining our PTSA board, then please let us know. There is a link with this video, but no pressure. You can contribute to the PTSA without being on the board. In this meeting, I will orient you to our budget, our programs, and then chat about some concerns teachers have voiced. First of all, our budget. Let's go through each budget category to describe how we spend the funds that are donated to us. Our budget is normally around $6,000. We don't do a fundraiser. Instead, we always have our website open where you can donate to our specific programs. You always have the option of making a donation on our website, but sometimes we will ask for goods donations for things like snacks and craft supplies. Please click on the link in the email to vote on this year's budget. Here is the breakdown from last year. The largest chunk of our money is spent doing teacher appreciation things. We have already had one event this year where we supplied snacks for an after-school reception on the first day of school. Thank you so much to everyone who participated. It was a beautiful spread. We had a lot of thank yous from the teachers. We believe that people who feel appreciated and supported do a better job. We will do several more receptions like this throughout the school year, along with providing lunch for the teachers during Teacher Appreciation Week in April. Last year, we also provided goodie bags for bus drivers, and we will do that again this year. The next place we spend our money is on Compassion and Freedom projects. The Compassion Project is our effort to encourage a climate at Ballard that is safe, welcoming for everyone, and nurturing. We print student-designed posters and handouts with inspirational ideas and quotes. We have social media accounts on which we post kindness challenges. We have passed out treats and encouraging notes to students during testing weeks. Historically, we have also supported March Mental Health Awareness Month by sponsoring things like a lunchtime yoga instructor or therapy dogs. We give a Compassion Project Award every year to a student in each grade and to one teacher who has gone above and beyond to be kind and helpful. These awards can be nominated by anyone in the school community. We will post nomination forms in the Bruin Buzz later this year. The Freedom Project is our campaign to help students stay free of any kind of addiction. Similar to the Compassion Project, we spend most of the designated money on printing posters and handouts. We have focused on avoiding things like vaping, drug and alcohol abuse, and even technology addiction. If you have any ideas, questions, or concerns, we would love for you to attend our Ideas and Questions meeting. This is a relaxed lunchtime Zoom meeting held monthly on the third Thursday at noon. Every year, we also accept donations to our awesome library. Our librarians do a free Make It and Take It craft fair for the students right before winter break, and any leftover funds they use for library books and resources. Finally, we make a $500 donation every year to a project graduation. This is an all-night party that last year we held at Main Event for every senior. It is a fun, parent-chaperoned night that is drug and alcohol free. If you are willing to be the chairperson for the class of 2024's project graduation party, then you will be one of my favorite people. Please let me know. I can walk you through what needs to be done, and there are always other parents who are willing to help. At the high school level, there aren't very many opportunities to volunteer at the school, but when they come up, I really encourage you to take them if you can. This week, we have had wonderful support for the parent volunteers we needed for Student Portrait Day. Those of you that signed up, thank you. Normally, we will also need support from parents when we are doing testing as proctors and as field trip or school activity chaperones occasionally. Research has shown that if you are involved in your child's education, then they will do better academically and socially, and it will reduce their risky behavior. So I applaud you for watching to minute 5 of this video. The goal of the Parent-Teacher-Student Association is to advocate for the well-being and academic success of every student. We do this through partnerships between parents, teachers, and students. In that spirit, the last item of our business for this meeting will be our parent-teacher chat. Last year, the #1 complaint from teachers was the distraction of poor cell phone etiquette among students. Did you know that even if your child's cell phone is not out during class, the mere presence of it can reduce their retention of material by 60%? But even worse, many students have problems keeping their phone put away during class. Some teachers eventually quit fighting with them about it because it requires so much negative energy and attention. The research on all of this is still very new, but there are many studies that show that excessive use of technology, cell phones, video games, social media, decreases your motivation and interest in other things and increases mental health problems. We have noticed that during lunchtime and hallway transitions, it is the norm for students to immediately go to their cell phones. School is a wonderful opportunity to practice human interaction and socialization. It is important developmentally to fully participate in and experience the awkwardness of social interaction in high school. It is not healthy to frequently escape from interactions that are boring or anxiety-provoking. More seriously, we have also noticed some students on their phones as they drive in and out of the parking lot here. So we're recommending a couple of things. First, please have discussions with your child about what healthy cell phone usage looks like. Use some of the resources we provide here for ideas on how to do that. They're in the links with this email. Secondly, make a family cell phone plan and pledge. Make rules like no texting while driving. Phones need to be put away or used only for academic and scheduling purposes at school. Meal times are phone free. Use an alarm clock. Don't use the phone to wake up. It is too easy at night to scroll or watch Netflix instead of sleeping. Even better, insist that their cell phone stay in your room at night. Make it clear that you have the right as the parent to review, look at, open, read all of their chats, messages, downloads, posts, and histories. Have them switch to a grayscale display or turn off notification sounds and vibrations that are all designed to be addictive. Remove social media from their phones so they don't have access to it at school. If you have a child that you know struggles with the self-control to put their phone away when they should, know that this is not entirely their fault. The part of the brain that initiates self-control is not developed fully until their mid-20s. They might need help from you in order to use their cell phone politely. Consider letting your child go phone-free. They are not the only one in high school if they do. Or switch from an expensive smartphone to a brainer-safe phone, like a flip phone, or use a service or provider that restricts children's use to talk and text and basic things like GPS navigation. You might be saying they have to learn how to use it at some point. This is true. However, research on many other sources of addiction has shown that if you can delay usage and allow the brain to mature first, it actually can prevent addiction. Third, please be mindful and aware of your own cell phone usage. Make sure that you are modeling for your child the behavior you would like them to exhibit. We can be brave parents. Remember the Just Say No campaigns of our youth? Time to brush that off and just say no a little more often to our own cell phones. Fourth, teach them healthy coping skills like face-to-face communication, conversation skills, taking up a hobby, finding a place to volunteer, join a club or a sport, journaling or exercising. Finally, if they turn off their cell phone, put it away, or get rid of it altogether, they might look up and discover a lot more in their high school education and be happier doing it. Thank you so much for coming to our On-Demand Coffee Break PTSA meeting. You have 5 minutes left before your break is over to click on the links in the email. Thank you so much.